Oh, it's you. It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me. Look, I know we both said a lot of things that you are going to regret, but I believe we can put the past behind us. For video games. You monster. I will say though that since you went to all the trouble to subscribe to me while I was on hiatus, you must really, really love my reviews. I love them too. There's just one little game we need to take care of first.
The game begins with Princess Peach sending Mario another letter, because apparently, despite all of EGAD's advances in technology, the Mushroom Kingdom still doesn't have a phone service. Mario goes to the Star Festival in the Mushroom Kingdom when nothing goes wrong and he has a lovely evening with Princess Peach. What do you think happens? Bowser storms the place, kidnaps Peach and her whole castle, monologues about how he's going to create a new galaxy, and Kamek blasts Mario away! At least I assume that's Kamek, it might just be another Magic Koopa. Does that make me a racist? Mario wakes up on a planet inhabited by star bunnies, who are actually Lumas in disguise. Lumas being cute little star people who all respect the one whom they see as their mama, Princess Rosalina! Yes, this was the debut of this fan-favorite character. And Princess Rosalina is one of the few characters with a backstory hinted at when it's the Luma's story time, and, as I said, she acts as the mother figure to all Lumas. She reveals that Bowser stole all the Grand Stars needed for her ship, the Comet Observatory, to operate properly, and that in order to get it up and running, she also needs more Power Stars. So now, it's up to Mario to explore various galaxies in order to power the observatory to travel to the center of the universe to defeat Bowser and save Peach. Like other Mario games, the writing in this game is pretty loose, but there was one major thing Nintendo should have put in. What? It's you! It's me! But let's not beat around the bush here. Bowser's essentially trying to become a god. He's working to create his own galaxy from which he can rule the universe. Just ruling the universe would be Frieza territory. He's trying to create a galaxy! Bowser is literally trying to form the heavens as he sees fit. Although I would expect nothing less from a game that looks to be grand and epic as this. When you hear the words, Mario in space! You expect a nice, strange little romp. I mean, Mario is a man in a kingdom of mushroom people, fighting less evolved mushroom people and turtles. That's already strange, but this game goes beyond that. Looking at the first enemies you meet, you're already seeing that this isn't your daddy's Mario. These things don't look like they belong in the Mushroom Kingdom at all. Maybe the Bean Kingdom, but look, the point is that they're freaky! I mean, that thing looks like a cross between Birdo and an Octorok. Wait. Maybe that's what was in Birdo's eggs. The tragedy in all of this is that other alien enemy designs are varied, but I honestly can't remember too many of them off the top of my head. This game had this glorious opportunity to have Mario fighting all new enemies. But it's like Nintendo decided to have you fight the regular Mario enemies and have new ways to navigate around those enemies. Then there are the friendly residents of Earth here, too. Luigi makes an appearance, Captain Toad of the Toad Brigade also makes his debut, and the penguins from Mario 64 are out in space as well. Wait, that penguin is a Nazi! Now I know what you're thinking, Mutton Chop Gamer, a red armband is not a Nazi make. I'd agree with you, but there's also the mustache, the copy of Mein Kampf under his wing, and the fact that he sends little Jewish penguins into the lava worlds to suffer, and his worst crime, he told us not to do the action that would let us get a star! Pure evil Nazi. While every level does have a nice aesthetic design, outside of that area though, Mario Galaxy is a beautiful place! Some galaxies don't make sense because there is clearly sky over several planets, but in the earlier parts of the game, it really makes you feel like you're in space. You're on a floating chunk of rock, and all around you, you see more debris, stars, and the magnificent emptiness of space. I'm honestly disappointed when some galaxies choose to have multiple planets with a regular background that implies a denser atmosphere. Especially when they appear to use mainly traditional Mario enemies. It takes away from the feel of a space adventure, and it has more of a grounded feel as a Mario game with basic levels. Heck, with so many creative worlds in earlier parts of the game, Ice World, Love World, and Desert World just seem bland in the later parts of it. And those dumb traditional later sections? The most creative they got was the mixing of ice to skate over lava. There should have been more of that as the entire galaxy, not just to get the last star from it. Sound design for the game is pretty good. All the sound effects you'd expect are there, but they don't necessarily do anything new or major. I will say the spacey sound effects are awesome, but other than that, they're all the stock Mario sound effects. The music captures the different attitudes a game like this deserves. There's the music beginning the grand adventure, the epic music when you fight against Bowser as he tries to become a god. I'm still not over that. That's Square Enix levels of evil. And it serves to make the universe an action-filled land of fun. Except for one song that is too often ignored. One song that is overshadowed by the main theme in Gusty Garden Galaxy's song in this game. Space Junk Galaxy's music. I lament that this music is so often ignored. Like Gusty Garden's theme, this song is used in just one galaxy in the game, making it unique. However, it's used in what is essentially the dump of the universe. The idea of resting in harmony, floating in the beauty of space as celestial lights surround you should be combined with this music. Not what is essentially a hodgepodge of trash from other galaxies. Shows like Star Trek, Star Wars, and Danger, Will Robinson all work to make space a place of adventure and fighting, not a place of vast, empty peace. And yes, I get the appeal of the former, cause I like a lightsaber duel as much as the next guy. But space looks to be just a place of rest. Yes, I know there are the chaotic parts in space, but those moments of quiet should be accompanied by, what I consider at least, to be the best piece of music in this game. And I know that everyone loves Gusty Garden Galaxy, and it's a good song, yes! But I just believe more people should enjoy Space Junk Galaxy. The gameplay seems heavily inspired by Super Mario 64. There are different worlds to go to, there are multiple stars in each world, go collect enough to keep unlocking more worlds until you can beat Bowser once and for all. These stars can be collected by accomplishing minor goals such as beating someone in a race or helping an alien on that world. In each of the main sections of the observatory is a boss, keeping a Grand Star hostage. You need to get all 6 Grand Stars, plus 60 Power Stars, to beat the game. The biggest difference between this Mario game and other Mario titles is the gravity effects. Different objects in space have their own force of gravity. This means that Mario could run around a sphere, jump to another planet if it's close enough, or walk on walls or even upside down if gravity is being controlled artificially. The problem I have stems from either the camera, the directional controls, or a mix of the two. See, in the 2D sections, the camera does okay, but on things like spheres or disc-shaped planets, Mario doesn't keep walking in the same direction as he changes sides of the planet. It gets difficult to point and control him because he's not on a flat surface anymore. I get that's the nature of the game where you can jump and fly from planet to planet, but when a character is hard to control because he either changes angles or the camera refuses to move, that's when I have my issues. One particular power-up in this game also rustles my jimmies. Do kids still say that today? I don't know. The Spring Mushroom. Other power-ups in this game are good, though the Ice Flower and the Fire Flower are on a time limit now. The key to a good Mario power-up is that it adds something to what Mario can do without taking anything away, because you always want to have a power-up to use. Be Mario! As long as you avoid water, he can fly around and climb on honeycombs. Good. Boo Mario! He can fly around and go through certain walls as long as you avoid light. Awesome! Spring Mario! You're constantly moving, forcing yourself to focus on not falling off a platform while getting ready to make a jump really, really high. This power-up is basically jump higher, but you lose some of your ability to control Mario. That's not a good power-up at all! A higher jump could have easily been replaced by, oh, I don't know, all those bounce pads from the first half of the game. And considering how small some of these platforms they want you to stand on are, and you can't just stay still, it was a poorly thought out decision. Thing is, there are a lot of interesting ways to explore and find all the neat little things in the Mario universe. And those issues I have may be called nitpicking, but if Super Mario Galaxy 2 still has similar issues, I have yet to play it at time of writing, I just don't see why Super Mario Galaxy 3 should be a thing. Don't get me wrong, a Mario Galaxy in true HD could be a very beautiful thing. but I'm fine with the experience in Super Mario 3D World, personally. If and when I get around to playing Super Mario Galaxy 2, it does away with taking us from a space adventure to planets that resemble our planet too much, over resembling other planets, this, not this, then yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 3 might be a great idea. But personally, I'd rather play a game that gives us the aesthetic and has only good power-ups and has clear, concise 3D maneuvering.
You know what, I admit those problems I had were probably nitpicks, but they really are not so good things about this game. I'm still gonna give it an A-, but at the same time, I would still recommend Super Mario 3D World over it in terms of gameplay. If you want spectacle, Mario Galaxy all the way. Gameplay, 3D World. Alright, that's it, and I'll see you all next week as we continue Mutton Chop Gaming Season 2.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then why not like, comment, and subscribe to my channel? And if you're just looking for a new video to watch, then why not watch some of my older stuff over there, on the side of the video? You might like it.